This is a Tobii Eye Tracker 5, or at least that's its box, because what was inside is now on my gaming laptop. And it completely changed the way that I play Star Citizen, and I'm going to show you how in today's video. So, playing a game like Star Citizen requires you to be on constant alert, because there's always something that might happen or come at any direction, whether it is an enemy, a wingmate, an asteroid, or just some data you need to analyze from the UI. And being aware of your surroundings might often be a challenge, especially since your hands could easily be busy somewhere other than the Z key of your keyboard, which is the default key for the game's free look. This is why I am now using a device called the Eye Tracker 5, and it is manufactured by a Swedish company called Tobii, which is the world's leader in eye tracking technology. What the Eye Tracker does is quite self-explanatory. It tracks the movements of your eyes and retranscribes it in the game, showing you what you would be looking at if the game was real life. Let's have a look at how it works. So, to install the Tobii Eye Tracker 5, it's very easy. You have to plug its USB plug and place it in front of you, like this. There's also an attachment to put it on the monitor below the screen, but I do not have a desktop, so I just put it under the screen of my laptop. Then you have to get the Tobii Experience app for your PC, and you will have to calibrate the device from there. As you can see, it's very easy. It will first recognize your eyes, ask you to stare at a couple of dots, and that's it. The whole process takes less than 30 seconds, and then you are ready to go. Once in the game, to activate it, all you have to do is to go to the settings and then the comms tab, the one on the far right. You then need to scroll down to head tracking and select Tobii. Then you have a whole lot of different selections you can choose. You can decide to use it on foot, in vehicles, in space, or for everything. I personally prefer to use it in space only. That's where it really shines, in my opinion. Also, one of the problems that I had when I tried it first was motion sickness. The game, by default, makes the head tracker way too sensitive, in my opinion, but I was able to fix that by drastically reducing the sensitivity. As you can see, I put all my gauges to about 10% for each of the different parameters, and as you are going to see, it now works just fine. At least for me, it's perfect. So, now let's try the Tobii Eye Tracker 5 in combat, and for the purpose of this video, I have decided to take an ubiquitous combat situation in the game in the form of a combat beacon. A very basic mission indeed, but it can nevertheless reflect on how the Eye Tracker could be used in any kind of combat situation. Here, I am fighting with a Mercury Star Runner, which is not an ideal craft for a dogfight, but it does feature a very open cockpit with no struts and therefore an excellent visibility. And because I was fighting a far more maneuverable Mustang, my AI opponent had no problem getting out of my direct sight, which would have confused me before, because I would then have had to look at the direction it would have gone to then adjust my course to continue the fight. With the Tobii Eye Tracker 5, I don't need to do that anymore. All I have to do is to slightly move my eyes towards where the ship had been, and I can immediately see it, which results in a significant gain in reaction time, because I now know immediately its position, and I can immediately take action to then align my ship towards my target and continue firing at it. And I've been able to repeat the process on multiple occasions, and each time I've found I had been more effective in combat for the simple reason that I had been able to keep my eyes on the target, which is something I was not able to do before, and I had never realized that until I got to try this device, how much of an improvement it could have brought to my overall combat experience. It definitely gives an advantage, and after having been able to try it for 10 days now, I can't imagine myself playing Star Citizen without it. It really changed the way I am playing the game. Then let's talk about some practicalities of the eye tracker, and I would say that I haven't experienced any issues with it. It works well when I play at night in the dark. I know it's not great, but I'm wearing glasses, and it's also working well with glasses. So there's no need to worry about if you are wearing glasses or if you mostly play during nighttime. Finally, before wrapping this video, I would like to talk about the ghost bubble, which is a function that streamers might find interesting because it allows stream viewers to look at where streamers look if they decide to turn the widget on. And if you don't want to see it anymore, then that's very easy to use. You just switch it, and then you are not seeing where the streamer is looking at. But if you want to turn it on again, then you switch it on again. And it's something that I find interesting and have also added it to my own streams. So you'll be able to benefit from it starting from Thursday, which is when I resume my streaming schedule. And so that's all there was to say here about the Tobii Eye Tracker and how I am now using it to play Star Citizen. I know that this is a sponsored video, but I have in fact refused quite a couple of other sponsored video offers in the past simply because I was not interested or I did not believe in the project. I actually wanted to buy a Tobii Eye Tracker 5 before the company generously sent one to me and asked me to talk about it, and that is why I chose to make this video and share my genuine thoughts and impressions with you guys in this one. Also, this month, Tobii is sponsoring a massive giveaway. You will find the link in the description down below. They have a Constellation Aquilla with an Eye Tracker 5 plus a 100i game package, an Aurora MR game package, an Avenger Titan game package, and a Mustang Alpha game package to give away. You will find the link in the description. Also, if you are interested in getting an eye tracker for yourself, feel free to use my link to get 15% off your order. It helps you get a better price, and it also helps the channel as well. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, but let me know in the comment section down below what accessory do you use to play Star Citizen. Do you already have a HOTAS, a joystick, some console to help you press buttons, or just mouse and keyboard? I would love to read about your experience as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video, and we'll talk about 3.18.1. Have a wonderful day. It's pretty rad. I will see you guys later.